Hey, what's the police department's job? You don't give shit mind to anybody. Back to that fourth, huh? Man, I wish some faggots from Canada take their faggot ass back to Canada. Guess that's a civil situation, huh? Not the one that looks like that singer. What's his name? John Waite. How did you hold office as a foreigner? Yes, I am. I hear you. I hear them in the background. Waiting for a call. Then this business license shit would just go to waste, wouldn't it? And I don't have a right for security, even though I am a resident legally here. Hey, that's my business who the fuck I am. And what the fuck I call the police for? I heard from a voice that's screaming, the Glendale Police Department has been recording everything you said. Air scrolls, screed. And somehow, when I called them on a private situation, all the way out on the street, a blue wave hit. Ugh! And I ain't even from Canada. Ooh, some abusive stuff and camera footage from second grade in Avondale. She didn't have a right to use my behalf on that shit. I didn't think so. Let me see, because later they were talking about child support with my name I worked hard on. Then the house stayed up on the GIS all the way up until like 2010 of a deceased person, quote unquote, last name, promissory note, land trust in 96. Who walked up on 43rd? Oh! Had the funeral on 59th and Glendale at that church. G8. Hey, MLK 2006, that conspiracy on it. The entrapment. Oh. Hey, ain't no pussy here. Trying to be a motherfucking man about it. While some fucking foreigners is sticking to some foreign shit. I voted no for SB 1030, 70, 300. I noticed y'all using 206. Y'all ain't got no right to use my shit here with y'all and your acting asses. I am not from Canada. I'm not from another country. I don't have to cater to your ego. WIC is the only thing that's federally protected. Oh, I noticed 131402 is gone. Hey, by the way, when I had called that Thursday about what was happening that Thursday with the busy signal, did I have any drugs in my system? Hey, is this considered fraud and embezzlement? Ad initio. Contract. Monies. Can't use my contract without any monies. Hey, how you doing? We went into your bank account to give you a check from Social Security. Ugh. And everybody else on your block, hey, that qualifies. Hey, I had to sell the service. I had to sell that there. It's like insurance on the army bases and stuff. Did not give permission to use it. Barefoot profanity or right there on 51st in one of those checks by the apartments. In a coma. But when I was a kid, there was just sheriffs. And the man who used to work at the Glendale, last time I seen his face was at Cactus before they shut down. I asked him if he could hold me 24 hours. I woke up with a red pill in my mouth. Of course, I called the police about everything that went down. They gave me the busy signal, manic depressant, drugs. I get caught on the south side. And I'm telling them on the south side on baseline, people over here is yelling, red light district. Red light district. I'm high off of Sherm, and they let me go. Huh. Of course, I didn't know about the MLK 2006 with the same voices, guys. Plotting on me to set all this shit up. And they keep on claiming this shit, but they like foreigners from different countries. Gave up their rights years ago. Wouldn't have hired them, didn't hire them. Oh, it's a white and black thing. Oh, there's 5 endorsements I know of. One of them stops at Initio, dealing with services. After that, it's fraud and embezzlement. Negligence has to prove it. Yeah. Hey, what's up? We're in our 30s, 20s. You're just a baby. Hell yeah, I'll accept the job and start doing. We gonna act like a baby. You want a little baby feet? Got ants in your eyeballs. Hey, pits in the Fanta. Hey, that's up to me. It's right disclosure. So there was warts, right? And I had just sued Looney Tunes for $1 million. Then the same white person that y'all claim to be your partners decided to walk into the court after I won and say that he's a liaison or she's a liaison. And then try to say, hey, here goes some endorsements. She calls up the girl to shoot herself to infiltrate. And I was their sponsor. And then he takes us to Germany and with Nazi shit says we could piss into the soda and help them out. You notice that. So what Germany did was, boom, we're going to give you guys what y'all pissed in and put y'all disease in to y'all. Later I sued him, or her, or it. Just like Helen. That's a Canadian. The face of his takes care of the royal family. He's right behind the throne. Right, and the Chucky doll hanging down. Yeah. Yeah, who was product testing it? No, they had a grant. It wasn't no inheritance. No, it wasn't a grant because they would have had to write a letter. Gave them money, put it in the bank. It was at 100% at the time. I didn't request them to give it back. Hey, Canadian, how did you get into this country? Well, no, the fourth kind, black and white. Those two twins was in my room sleeping. They had me in the closet. This stuff went down like that every night. But this night the police came. And then he kills himself. And then the kid follows me. Yeah, well, he pops up, 11th Amendment civil pops up over there on 7th, where I was at, and says he wants a court case. He would like those eggs. And then he snatches them up and takes off. I know of is J-Rock. He was there. Well, not there, but already born. Ten. And then the dude in the ship from the Navy thing, ripping off the green for the dark green, for the dark blue, because it was stuck on. Same Facebook face. Same Claude Spurlock. Pen name. Before my son sued me for the Glendale 9, because I made it from that. And then he took my name and tapped me in my nose. Didn't know how much money I worked on this. Jobs I did on this. And he's younger than me. But he looks just like Clyde. Clyde Davis drives by in that little car. Shoots hard up. I just bought $20 encyclopedias, whole set. Read every single one of them. Plopped every bullet out, sewn them up. But didn't know, after ripping me out, the insurance turned him into a man. Then after that, it ain't nothing but a face job. Boom, 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 boom. Light skin, dark skin. Some white lady, blonde hair. Hey, how you doing? There you go. Wouldn't even know. Pay 5, 6 feet. Hey, how you doing? That's me. That's me. I know there's gonna be 6 more people talking about, hey, I'm hard. Darth Vader, but with a D. With an H, I mean. Darth with an H. Darth Vader with an H. Instead of a B. Yeah. I think it's the time of black kid with the high southern accent. Yeah, in fact, it was the same person. So, he found me over there on the street, 7th, and he's like, oh, takes me over to his crib. He's with the prosecutor's wife, sister, right? His prosecutor's sister is like his wife with him. And makes me eat farina. And he's like, I'm waiting 6 days, because in 6 days his mom will be dead. And then after the 6 days, he tapped me in my head. Then that stuff, when I was yelling out the date, came here. And the judge thing. Because the judge left it to her. I was shot with a gauge here. Lime green car there. But this guy keeps on saying, you was a kid sleeping. I slept with you and gave you HIV. And of course, Aaronville and a sheriff's janitor with a badge dressing up as the Duke, South Africa or some part of Africa. The Bushman people. Same female, flooring me, kicked me in the back of the face. Sued before getting kidnapped by Rosalind and them. Cuckoo smell. Rotten tomatoes. Acid water on tomatoes. Oh, hold on. What is that one movie? If Aaron would have came, we would have stayed in Arizona. Right, well, they killed that girl. They killed her. Then I was out in Africa and met the real girl, the bowl. Made variations. They seen her and was like, ugh, you belong to us. Right before she came over with the other girl, but she seemed to be on her back, in the back where the new houses is, down on Buckeye. Then after she punctured me and shit with the needle, 6 months later and shit. So I guess when she kidnapped me, she just felt, oh. So the dude from up the street, Canadian, pops up. So he was rolling around and she was trying to get me to sell it. And I was like, I'm kidnapped. I don't owe you shit. And then she went to his house. He gave her $145,000. I'm kidnapped. All the shit goes down. He smells it, pops up, give him back his money. Hey, the whole situation. The lady she was with throws rotten tomatoes on him. I go get the acid water and throws it on the rotten tomatoes. I don't remember how I got home. Well, the sixth thing about that dude waiting 6 days is that inside his room he had cameras. Namely the ones that look like those cameras you get from the auto shop place to back up. Beep, beep, beep. That you can install. Then you climb up. There's this space. These holes. In the flowery part. Used to watch. Write that shit on there that Memorial Day. Well, he had already recorded that. That was his extern. And they asked him questions, and that was the footage they used when they had did that riot shit, when they had planned on setting me up. I wrote it. I have the right to revise it. That's my right. Constitutional state statute. Well, what I seen, I woke up And in the hand of somebody watching TV, he had the butterfly things for the IV, and he was pressing some button. Then I got the hummus smell. Then he states, "How do you like me? How do you like it?" Or the voice, "How do you like to put real nut in you?" Fucking annoyed about this. I don't associate with them. I'm not they homosexual. I don't swing with them. May the 23rd heard some shit out loud with the disease, HIV, that got me stressed. I'm not a homosexual. Not a fact. Hey, I'm not into catching HIV from prostitution from Canada where they don't have HIV or AIDS tests. That's why a lot of people go out there. Did you see the red? So, officer, are you gonna call me? Conversate? Do you need me to go out there? Or after all this stuff, you gonna still call me and then just gonna feel humiliated when you like, oh, there's nothing we can do, sexual harassment? Miss Yoko, hey. Ixo facto? According to Canadians and revised, this is not Canada. I did not give y'all permission for that. Y'all ain't got the right to choose that. Can't use me to pay that bounty. I received mail here. I'm a resident. I have a right to be secure. Not to be harassed, sexually abused since 13-1402 is gone. When all these foreigners and out-of-state people popped up to say, we just came out here to sexually harass you. Wick. So I ain't got no right to be up in the state. Treated to the state. Means they royalty thing.